Here at Foxwoods in Connecticut, the Australian Billy Dib comes in with his IBF featherweight title, but the Russian, man they call the Mexican Russian, from Siberia but trains in Southern California, Evgeny Gradovich, is putting on quite an effort.
Watch on the inside, because this fight very well may be decided. It comes down tight, which I have a funny feeling will on the scorecards. It might be decided on the inside. Watch that inside. Who grabs, who punches, who acts like he's grabbing, who lets go, and maybe catches the other guy by surprise. Dib likes to do that.
Dib scored with the right hand moments ago. Both men coming forward, almost a clash of heads there. Once again to the inside. Claudio will try to clean things up. Point deduction.
Wow.
Critical juncture in this fight. He gave them the warning very, very early on. But here, with Gradovich having found such momentum, and look at the face in the corner of Gradovich, as you could see Robert Garcia in disbelief of the point deduction.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised that the referee didn't at least say to him, hey, you know, give a little warning again. You know, early in the fight he gave a warning, but let him know now. I mean, many times referees give a couple warnings before they take a point away, not one warning. At least let him know, hey, if you don't stop holding, I'm gonna take a point away. Just to take it away like that and maybe influence this fight the way that may have done. I'm surprised. I'm a little shocked.
Oh, he's going to even it up, Teddy.
Maybe he hears me talking loud and he's all right, I'm going to even it up. Because the way I'm looking at it, besides having not given him a warning to Gradovich when he took the point away, both guys are grabbing. Matter of fact, if anyone grabs a little more, it's probably Dib. But no foul, no harm.
Now here's a stern warning on the break from Claudio.
Yeah, again, if there's any holding on the inside, we've chronicled it early that Dib has been, you know, he's had points taken away in his career for holding. So if anyone's doing holding on the inside in this fight, to me, it's probably Dib a little bit more.
I love it. We're going to get a rare 9-8 round when you get to point deductions factored in here.
Good right hand
sharp
by Gradovich.
Sure was. Dib off balance.
Nothing fancy by Gradovich. Very determined, very straightforward.
This thing's getting rugged here. Final 15 seconds of round number 8. Point deductions passed out by Eddie Claudio to both fighters. The theater here at the Foxwoods Resort Casino. Round number 9. 4 to go here with the IBF featherweight belt on the line.
This kind of fight, everything, every little thing can make a difference. Intangible things, tangible things. One of the tangible things maybe can make a difference to look for in another 2 rounds. How many rounds these fighters have been? Gradovich never been into the championship rounds. He's been 10 rounds twice in his career. Dib, he's been 12 rounds to championship distance 4 times. We'll find out down the stretch. And I think this is the kind of fight that's going to be important, because I think it's going to be decided down the stretch, obviously by my scorecard. So maybe that experience, that confidence in the late rounds, we'll see whether or not that carries Dib.
Won the IBF belt back at home in July 2011, has defended it 2 times. But a tough test here against a determined Gradovich, trained by Robert Garcia, the Boxing Writers Association of America Trainer of the Year.
Right hand again. You know, Dib pulls straight back with that left down, and Gradovich steps in with the right hand. You know, sometimes you can get away with stepping away. Dib likes to step away, move a little bit, fight with you a little bit, you know, in and out. and you step out, you get away with it. But when you're fighting a guy like Gradovich who's just coming forward, maybe not thinking all the time. I'm not saying he's dumb, but he's far from dumb. He's dumb like a fox. But he's aggressive. He's just coming forward. He's not thinking about anything else, I should say. Just coming in. When you're pulling out, like Dib does, well, it could be the wrong guy to be fighting that way with tonight.
Both men opened up with right hands before tying up again. Remember, point deductions the last round for excessive holding put forth by Eddie Claudio. Got an upset alert there on Teddy's scorecard. Gradovich 76-75. Ringside judges tonight, veterans Don Ackerman, Don Trella, and the world-traveled Glenn Feldman. Feldman has been a part of many title fights. Trella and Ackerman, veterans in this part. This is a solid commission here at Foxwoods.
Well, I tell you, a moment ago, Dib just put the panic light on a little bit, the alert light on. He turned southpaw. That tells me he's concerned. He's looking for something.
3 rounds to go. As we come to the end and got a world title fight on short notice.
We talked about the mental states of both fighters. You go into any kind of fight, but a title fight, the mental dimensions. Who has the advantage mentally? We talked about how Dib had some of those advantages, being a champion, knowing that Gradovich took the fight on short notice. Dib knows that he's gone 12 rounds, where, of course, Gradovich has never gone past 10. But one of the mental advantages we didn't talk about that I think Gradovich has going into this fight is that Dibs' only loss was to Stephen Locano, who at the time was also trained by Robert Garcia, who, of course, now trains Gradovich. So Garcia, at least in the mind of Gradovich, the challenger, Garcia knows how to beat Gibb. He knew how to beat Gibb going into this fight. That confidence, that belief mentally, maybe right now could be set in the corner, and maybe it's carrying Gradovich a little bit.
See Dib tying up there. There was a short right hand when Dib was bent down moments ago. By the way, you saw CompuBox power punches earlier in this round, a 172 to 126 advantage for Gradovich coming in.
See, Joe, if I'm in the corner, I'm Garcia. I'm whispering that Gradovich's. Yeah, maybe I'm not whispering. I might be yelling, saying, see, I had a guy beat this guy before. You're going to be the second guy that I got beating this guy. You're beating him. You're becoming world champion. That's the mental message, the confidence you want to send to a fighter.
There's Gradovich charging in. Dib able to just get away from that wide sweeping right hand.
I said it early on, Joe, that I thought the champion needed to land the right hand to slow down the challenger. I'm going to say it again. This challenger really, he's got his mojo going. He's going straight ahead, and he's having success. And he's getting more confident, and at the right time. Because he's about to go into a territory he's never been before, the 11th round. I think if I'm Dib, I'm in the corner of Dib. I don't know if they're thinking this way, but I tell him, listen, look to catch this kid coming in. Use his aggression against him. He's walking in. He's trying to walk right through you, Gradovich is. But every once in a while, he'll come in a little reckless. Watch Gradovich. He'll just kind of fall in a little bit. If I'm Dib's corner, I'm telling him, look, set yourself and do that. Try to nail him on the way in. Use his aggression against him.
Championship rounds. 6 minutes to go.
Championship rounds here. Right now, Gradovich feeling like the champion. But again, if I'm in the corner, that's what I'm telling him. See that little sneaky left uppercut? Dip through. If I'm in the corner, and this is where you need a good corner, I'm telling Dip, look, This guy, his strength is his weakness. Gradovich's strength right now is his weakness. He's got confidence. He's coming straight ahead. He's coming in a little reckless. Set yourself and take advantage of him coming in.
Reminder Sports Center will follow this IBF title fight.
Let's go. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. All right, break. Clean break. Clean break. Clean break.
See the way Gradovich, nothing fancy, Joe. Just, you separate him, he's coming right back at you. Now watch, they're going to separate him. I'll tell you what Gradovich's going to do. He's going to come straight in. And that's where Dib has to be ready to let his hands go. Not move his feet, but do that. Time him coming in. Try to make the punches a little straighter than the punches coming from Gradovich, and a little faster.
Dib connected moments ago, and then Gradovich came charging in again as Claudio separates him as he has time and time again tonight.
This is going to come down. A minute and a half left in this 11th round. Who works better on the inside? Because they're both going inside. Right now, who works better on the inside? They both decide to grab a little bit. Referee is making them kind of fast now. I'd like to see the referee give him a little chance to work out of that.
Claudio was bothered enough in the 8th round to deduct points from each man for excessive holding. Oh, there's a good exchange there, and Gradovich sent Dib going back.
The question just got answered. Who's going to work a little more on the inside? Right now, it's the challenger. Right there, it was the challenger. Who's going to make silent agreements? Who's going to say, no, I'm not putting my name on that agreement. I'm not going to make an agreement to rest. I'm not going to make an agreement to tie up. I'm going to make a decision, a choice, to punch in the side and to be a champion. Right now, Gradovich looks like he's signed to that contract.
And yeah, caught him with a sharp left hand. Both men sent off balance. Dib rushes right back in. Final moments of round number 11.
Who makes the choice on the inside?
Off balance as Dib was looking to score a left hand as Gradovich came in, but Gradovich had the two big moments here of this round. It's been that kind of night as 50 Cent looks on as we start the 12th and final round. Could we have an upset? A new IBF titleist, blood streaming down the side of the face of the Australian Billy Dib.
Yeah, not a new cut, as we said very early in the fight. Dib came into this fight having been cut over both eyes in his last fight 7.5 months ago. We talk about all the advantages that Dib had, the short notice that Gradovich took the fight on, but Gradovich had the advantage of having been in the ring only 3 months ago. 7.5 months since Dib was in the ring.
That right eye of Billy Dib is looking ugly.
Well, that's not going to matter right now. This is the championship round. We can deal with a little blood in his eye. Now it's going to come down strictly to who moves their hands more, who moves them at the right time, who moves them a little harder.
Teddy's got it as an upset alert with the Russian guy they call the Mexican Russian. Trains in Southern California by Robert Garcia, who has been coming on so strong in his career with his fighters. Gradovich trying to claim a belt in just his 16th pro fight.
I thought that was an early break right there. I like a referee that lets you work out. As long as you got a hand free, let him work. Let him work. The less we see a ref, the better for me. Better for our audience.
Final minute. Can Billy Dib come up with something here? Do the ringside judges see it the same way as Teddy Atlas and the fans at home?
I think the referee can send the cleaning belt for his shirt to the new champion, maybe.
They're going to bring it home here. Final 20 seconds. tell me.
In favor of your winner, and new IBF Featherweight Champion of the